Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into the ultimate equalizer we all share and, well, exactly how to master it. The concepts we're looking at have the power to absolutely shift your daily trajectory.
You know, it's pretty fascinating to ask ourselves what actually separates highly successful people, the ones building empires and leaving massive legacies, from everyone else who's just kind of waiting for their lives to change. I mean, if we all get the exact same amount of time in a day, why in the world are the outcomes so vastly different?
Well, the reality is that success isn't built on some secret formula, hidden connections, or insanely expensive productivity tools. It literally comes down to 24 hours. The same minutes, the same seconds. The big difference? It's completely about making the shift from just spending your time to strategically investing it.
So here's the daily blueprint. It's broken down into 5 accessible phases: morning intention, deep work, continuous learning, real rest, and nightly review. What I really love about this timeline is how naturally it flows. This chronological breakdown maps perfectly onto a standard day. Look, you absolutely don't need to wake up at 3 in the morning to be successful. This proves just how attainable this routine truly is for anyone. It's all about structuring the natural rhythm of your day for maximum impact.
All right, let's jump into phase 1, morning intention, purpose over phones. Think about a typical morning for a second. You wake up, immediately grab the phone, scroll through everyone else's highlight reels, and instantly start your day just reacting to the world. Now, let's flip the script to an intentional morning. Before you even touch a device, you ask yourself, who do I want to become today? It costs absolutely $0 to simply say, today I'm going to be better than yesterday.
So, the real crucial point here is that most people fail right out of the gate simply because they're overwhelmed. They try to tackle 20 different things at once, and surprise, they end up finishing absolutely nothing. The one important thing rule completely solves this. During your morning prep, just ask yourself, what is the single most important task I absolutely must do today? Not 10 things, just one. Because when you actually conquer that one important thing, your life starts moving forward instead of just spinning in circles.
Moving right along to phase 2, deep work, focus on one thing.
Here's the truth. The secret isn't being the smartest person in the room. It's about choosing relentless focus. Focus is a daily choice, right? Instead of multitasking, work deeply on one thing for a solid block of time. No notifications, no distractions. We've got to break that 5-minute distraction cycle. You know the one, working for 5 minutes, checking the phone, repeating until you're exhausted with basically nothing to show for it. Identify your absolute best, most energetic hours and protect them like money in your pocket. Next up is phase 3, continuous learning, the 30-minute rule. I absolutely love this bicycle analogy. If you stop pedaling, you don't just stop, you fall. It brilliantly illustrates that if you stop learning, the world simply moves on without you. Think about it. When you're on a bike and you stop pedaling, you don't just magically balance in place forever. You lose your momentum and you fall. Well, life and business work exactly the same way. If you aren't actively growing, you're actively falling behind.
And here is the absolute best part of all of this. 30. That's all it takes. Just 30 minutes a day. You don't need a massive trust fund or crazy financial capital to learn. YouTube is free, podcasts are free, local libraries are free. Just carve out half an hour a day to listen to people who are smarter than you.
When you actually do the math, the power of those 30 minutes is honestly staggering. 30 minutes a day compounds into 180 hours over a single year. While everyone else is doom scrolling through mindless short-form videos, you're gaining 180 hours of completely free university-level growth. That is a total superpower, and it's a superpower available to absolutely everyone, regardless of your background or your bank account. All right, let's shift gears to phase 4, real rest. Protect your energy. Listen, time without energy is just completely empty. We really need to recognize the massive difference between wasted rest and real rest. Wasted rest, that's sitting on your couch scrolling for 3 hours. Sure, your physical body is still, but your mind is running an absolute marathon. Real rest, on the other hand, is intentional. It's taking a short walk outside, maybe a few minutes of total silence, or sharing a good meal followed by deep sleep. Please don't mix the two up.
And finally, we arrive at phase 5, nightly review, the 5-minute habit.
Think about it. Most people just go to sleep, forget the day entirely, and wake up to make the exact same mistakes all over again. Same mistakes, different day.
But by asking yourself 3 completely honest questions before sleep, you totally interrupt that cycle. What did I do well today? What did I not do well? And what will I do better tomorrow? It takes 5 minutes. You don't need any expensive journals or fancy apps for this. By doing this simple habit, you essentially become your own teacher, learning directly from your own experiences. Here is the real, undeniable mathematical power of that 5-minute habit. If you use that nightly review to improve by just 1% daily, the magic of compounding takes over. By the end of a single year, you don't just get a little bit better, you actually become 37 times better. This isn't just self-help motivation. This is pure, hard mathematics. As we bring all of this together, there's one final, absolutely vital takeaway. No matter what your current resources are, your grades, your connections, or even how many times you failed in the past, the only requirement to change your trajectory is the decision to start. And the absolute best time to start these habits is right now. Not tomorrow, not next Monday when the week begins, now.
I really want to leave you with this incredible perspective. Today is hard. Tomorrow is harder. But the day after tomorrow is beautiful. The real tragedy is that most people give up on tomorrow. But if you stick to this daily blueprint, that beautiful day is 100% yours to claim. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. The clock is ticking. So how are you going to invest your next